Why these teachings? Simple. Clarity. Something we seek in all aspects of our life. Whether starting a new business, hanging with the family, communicating with the spouse, new relationships, athletics, sports, whatever we're doing in our day-to-day lives, we seek more of it. Clarity is the removal of fear. A fear that is evident with how most have taken this infinite universe and reduced our vision and awareness down to a pinhole. A pinhole that we believe that will keep us safe from the unknown. The correct teachings with the correct teacher will expand that pinhole, allowing us more possibilities, more opportunities, more clarity, giving us the ability to live life open, not restricted and closed off. The best teachings in the world can only take you as far as your level of consciousness can interpret them. So what do? We seek out other teachers. Unfortunately, most teachers' level of clarity does not differ greatly from their students, so a shift in consciousness is highly unlikely. A teacher can only take you so far up the mountain, only as far as they've gone. Simply put, if you want to know what an apple tastes like, you better speak to someone who's tasted the apple. Many can intellectually describe what it tastes like, but the gap between description and direct experience is massive. With these teachings and this website, everyone you encounter will have tasted the apple. What are these teachings? The mind is an incredible tool. It's the only tool you've ever referenced, the only tool you've ever learned about, ever spoken about, ever used to deal with the world around us. As Einstein says, the same mind that created the problem cannot solve it. Meaning, the same intelligence that are actually trying to solve all of our current problems on this planet are the same minds that created them in the first place. We must seek what is past the mind. If not, we are simply rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. With these teachings, we will begin to ask different questions, not merely to find an answer, but to expand your awareness and your ability to get past what you are used to expand that pinhole. Who are these teachings for? We work with kids as young as 8 for meditation, teenagers who are curious about starting this path. We've even worked with many 80 and 90 plus year old people. They've had a curiosity, they've had certain questions that they were simply too scared and sometimes too embarrassed to ask those around them what was going on in their head. It was past what their normal beliefs were. It was out of their comfort zone, and they didn't want to be looked upon as different. We work with athletes, executives, parents, Catholics and atheists, people who love spirituality far too much, and people who can't stand spirituality. We work with many men and women in the military who have tried everything. We work with many individuals who at one point believed psychedelics were the only way to shift consciousness, only to realize that it's a crutch. And every time they go, they got to come crashing back to normal life. You want an abiding consciousness, an abiding awakening, not an altered state of consciousness. We work with people who seek that true abiding awakening and enlightenment. Maybe they're starting to begin to understand that their current teacher can only take them so far. They want to experience tasting that apple. They want that top of the mountain. They want that incredible clarity that few people on this planet can experience. It does not matter your clarity, your level of consciousness. You can benefit from these teachings. Anyone and everyone benefits from more clarity. Your family, your friends, the people you cross paths with at work, the strangers you meet, the coffee shop, the grocery store. You will start to gain access to a clarity that will benefit every human being you cross paths with. That's who these teachings are for. All right, we've taken care of the why, the what, and the who. The simple part of this message, the where and the when. Where? We can do any of this teaching via email, via text, Zoom calls, Skype calls, simple phone calls, wherever you want. Simple. When? Now, tomorrow, next week, next month. Whenever you're ready, whenever that curiosity bites you, we go at your pace, your schedule. You can send me questions at any time during the day. You can call at any time during the day. Simple. All we're looking to do is create more clarity. With more clarity, more fears removed. Less fear, less division. The world shifts. Contact us whenever you're ready. Anytime, any place.